The next one. All right. How are you going to graph this? Anybody have any idea how to graph square root of x? Y is equal to square root of x. So let's take a look at a couple of points here on the graph. If x is equal to 0, what is y? Anybody? 0, okay? If x is equal to 4, what is y? If you guys have a microphone, you can respond by talking. If x is equal to 4, that would be, y would be equal to what? Square root of 4. This is 5, y is 5. X is equal to 4. Let me get my pointer here. Okay, here, this is what we're talking about. If x is equal to 4, that would be square root of 4. So, Marian, where did you get 5? So I'm not talking about this one here, I'm sorry. I'm talking about this one here. Y is equal to square root of x. If you know how to graph y is equal to the square of x, then you can graph y is equal to the square root of x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, or any combination of those by using the shifting method. So if x is equal to 4 on this basic equation, y is equal to the square root of x, what would be y is equal to? 2, right? So if you look at just those points, that graph looks like it passes through this point here, 0, 0, and then if x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2, this point here, and then the graph would be look like that. Okay, so this would be the graph of y is equal to square root of x. It would be follow that so far. Now, let me open a new page here. So far we're saying that the graph looks like this, kind of y is equal to square root of x looks like that roughly. Okay? Give me a smooth line though. Okay. So if I move this graph up to 2 units, anybody can tell me what would be the equation of this line is equal to? Y is equal to what? Anybody? Marianne says x plus 2. You mean the square root of x plus 2, right? Square root of x plus 2. So this constant 2 would shift the graph up 2 units. So if I shift this graph down 2 units, this would be y is equal to square root of x minus 2. So that's true for any graph actually. So if you know the equation of 1, right, like that, if I move this up so many units, the constant keep adding to that function. If I move it down so many units, the constant would add it down here. Okay? So if I take a look at the graph shifting to the right, if I shift it to the right 2 units, anybody know what would be the equation of this? Or shift it to the left 2 units? That would be y is equal to what? Anybody? It's called graphing by shifting method. Nobody? Okay. So this would be y is equal to, the number would be inside the radical. So when I move to the right, that would be x minus 2. When I move to the left, that would be x plus 2. So it's kind of opposite what it seems. If you move to the right 2 units, this would be minus. If you move to the left 2 units, that would be plus. Okay? Can you put a check mark part of your name so all can remember this? Shifting method, up, down, right, left with the graph. Okay? Check mark if you all follow that, please. Okay, looks like most of you there. Eric, you came a little late. Are you okay with what we're doing so far? Okay, not Eric, I'm responding. Okay, so in this case, looks like that we are moving to the left 1 unit here, right? So moving to the left 1 unit. So did I get grab the other one here? I think what happened is there were 2 other choices here that I could have. None of these are the correct answers. So let me go back to my original problem here and bring the other 2 options for this. So do that. Easy. Okay. I'm going to go to the new page here. So that would be my other options. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do now is actually save this whole page before I write on it. So we have a copy of these for us. So I'm going to save this page just very quickly for you. Okay, so everybody see which option would be the right option now? Topic 6. Okay, 6. All right. So you see this one would be right here. So it looks like we're moving this graph here, from this origin to the left 1 unit. And the other option would be here. So that would be D. Okay, can I see a check mark in front of your name so I can follow this? Okay, somebody says, is this similar to y is equal to mx plus b? Well, that's y is equal to mx plus b would be the general equation of the straight line. Y is equal to mx plus b would be the straight line. So if I have a straight line like that, the equation of this would be y is equal to this. One format of that would be y is equal to mx plus b. If I want to write it in terms of slope-intercept form. So with the square root, you can remember it looks like that. The graph looks like that. And then, like I said, if I move it to the left, that would be y would be equal to square root of, let's say move it to 1 unit here, that would be plus 1. If I move it to the right, that would be y is equal to square root of x minus 1. If I move it up or down, take it 2 units down, this would be y would be equal to square root of x minus 1. So this minus added outside the radical. If I move this up here 2 units, that would be y is equal to square root of x plus 2. Okay, once again, can I say check mark in front of your name if you can follow how to graph using the shifting method.